My hope for everybody within the sound of my voice is that you have a loving relationship in your life with somebody you're excited to be with. But, we know, unfortunately, that's not always how the world works, right?
1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3.
So when we did our last Deante Hitchcock episode, when we did a review of Good Things Take Time, Coop actually said on screen that it feels like dude's going through a breakup. And this pair of songs that we're going to address today, which are called Not Your Typical Love Song and Love Kills, would indicate that he was probably right. I don't want to speak into Mr. Hitchcock's life, but I am interested in hearing these two songs and the thematic content that we've got going on, whether it's like heartbreak or honesty or something in between. So hopefully he won't dig up too many memories for y'all, because we all have heartbreak in our own past. So let's get into it and see what he's really saying. This first song, like I said, is called Not Your Typical Love Song. Let's see what we got.
Eyes glued to the ceiling, I get stuck on you. Time move a little different when it be just us two, girl. That's nothing new, girl. In a room full of people, I could find you in the dark. My mind filled with cold, know you the diamond that I sought. Star up in the sky, some diamond. Got me when I'm lost. Wrote you a love letter and I signed it with my heart, saying I know at times it's difficult.
I love how that bass just slid in there.
You know we ain't the typical L-O-V-E song on repeat. I don't know how far that this will go. I think we could go the distance.
This is an R&B song so far.
Ain't the typical L-O-V-E song on repeat.
Uh-oh, I'm already starting to sing that after one repeat of that hook. Somebody's actually got a bass in the studio too.
Love never seem to work out how we planned it. We be so busy trying to be understood, we forget how to be understanding. No cap, baby, low-key, you show me something different. You know me, I ain't no romantic. When I'm with you, I trust it, it's poetic justice, you feel me? I'm Tupac, you Janet. Know my ex did some damage, the chick was a trip, hope it's cool if I come with some baggage. But I know you done traveled just as far as me, searching hard for your night, so I'm glad it's finally morning, sunshine on my armor.
Whoa, we got Glass Night.
How you guarding your heart, but forgetting the water, the leaves and the seeds that we planted. I can ease your pain, girl, don't panic. You know I got you. Swear that there's something about you, probably couldn't go on without you. Know we gotta go through some things alone to grow, but if that weight too heavy, I can spot you. I ain't here for no Oscar. This ain't no act, all my actions sincere and as clear as that vodka you got in your cup. You done been through enough, I could tell, but ain't let it turn you to a monster. Fuck with you for that.
I love. Slide out the beat.
Typical L-O-V-E song on repeat. I don't know how far that this will go. I think we could go the distance. Don't you know this ain't the typical L-O-V-E song on repeat. Baby, we can make it.
Somebody's whistling that for real too. Nice, guys. I'll pause it before we go on to the next one. The lines that I caught as I was listening have I think the first line that he raps is that I'm butchering it, but we're trying so hard to be understood that we forget to be understanding. Man, that's a bar. So, yeah. And I love also how he slid in the Gladys Knight and the Pips reference, right? That's obviously she's most famous. I mean, she's famous for lots of great Motown songs, but Midnight Train to Georgia is obviously the most famous of them, and He's famously, as Coop talked about in our episode from East Decatur. So that's another little Georgia wink there. Let's see what Love Kills is like.
If I could rewind the hands of time, I would bring you back to me. I would bring you back, I would bring you back. 'Cause when I look, I find you still mine. But what's love without tragedy?
Try something different. Okay, illest. How lonely I been ever since you said bye when you walked out that door. Oh, like the only word that I thought to say when you would finally told me what for. B as in very rarely caring about someone is in gain. E is for energy I gave, but you never did the same. K like, yeah, I know, but I play like I don't when it come time to be real. I like to think you'll come back, no you won't, but still I hope you will. Took a few L's, no Cool J, but if I do say so myself, it might help to take some time for S. That's myself, 'cause I ain't really trying to be with no one else. Come home.
I don't really know what to do with this point. How about you? I don't really know what to do at this point. How about you? Do you feel anything? Can you share it with me? How about you? I've been so afraid that I'ma be empty. How about you? If I could rewind.
That's somebody playing the guitar for real, too.
Maybe what we had was for us to grow. Yeah, I'm rambling, I know, but just hit me out. I got some shit I should've said like way before. This ain't the old days no more, what I wish we can go back in time for a minute. She like, boy, who you kidding? Forget it, you talk out of shit for your health, nigga. You never meant it, who you really trying to convince? I can't do this no more, I'm so tired of pretending. I can't deny it, the feeling's still there, but the fuck make you think I would try this again? I forgive, nigga, I ain't forgetting. This shit just a game to you, nigga, and you trying to win it. Yeah, you trying to win it, but this ain't the you I remember. Don't ruin what's left of my memories, 'cause you out here dying to get a little piece of whatever you think that you missing in life. Just find this shit interesting, like how you think this will go. I just let you back into my life after all of this shit. You a lie, you lied to me when you told me that you cared, and when you said you'd be there when I needed you. Lied to my face and I lied to myself to believe it. I don't want to talk, let you leave it alone. I had no more excuse. You said that you love me to prove it. Even saying that made me feel stupid.
And that, my friends, is how Deante Hitchcock's new album, Just a Sample 3, ends. That last Love Kills song, man, it's a punch in the gut, right? Because we've all been kind of in that place before. I would assume I have, for sure. That, I mean, the verse even, or even the verses catch the duality of that feeling, or you just broke up, and part of you is trying to get back. That's the first verse, right? And trying to go through all the good stuff you had and all the positive situations, right? And then the second verse is the, nah, you get the fuck out of here with that, right? So you have both of those situations going on at the same time, and you're trying to hold that in your brain at the same time, and that's why love kills, right? I mean, it's not like a literal killing, but it's a crushing feeling, right? And to be able to capture that in a pair of songs is an incredible experience. I wrote 2 or 3 notes down here about this has a 90s R&B feel to it, and I think it does. But also, there's very clearly live instrumentation here too. There's not drum machines. There's not beeps and boop basses on the drum programming or whatever, and there's not loops either. There are people standing in the studio playing a bass, playing a drum kit, playing the guitar solo on Love Kills. Like, you've got all of that going on live in the studio, and that is vanishingly common in the modern world, right? You don't see, I don't hear as many, especially in music like this, people being in the studio playing their own instruments. The band that he has is great. The backbeats and the smooth groove, man, that's just, that bass is snaking. It's just, you know what it gives me is, it gives me a Tiny Desk vibe a little bit, where you're playing songs that maybe were recorded in a studio session, but playing them live with live instrumentation in front of an audience. It gives me that feel a little bit. I love that feel. That's one of my favorite kinds of music. It's just like that kind of realness matches with the realness of his message, I think. And it's great. It's great. I'm glad we talked about these 2 songs today. Like, all of us have been, obviously, in that kind of situation. Hopefully, everybody within the sound of my voice is not in that situation at the current moment, because it's, as we all know, is not a fun place to be. But shout out to Deante Hitchcock, man. This whole record, just a sample 3, is worth listening to. It's excellent all the way through. These last 2 songs, though, are just a little punch in the gut, though. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for listening. This show is called Unheard Verses. It is airing both on Hip Hop Talks and on Mirror Music, where we talk about indie hip-hop music. One last thing before I go. YouTube's probably not going to let us get ad revenue for this video because I played the songs in here. I'm doing it for the purposes of sharing great new music that may not be getting the shine it deserves with a wider audience. So if you like this, like the video, if you want to subscribe and hear more of this, that would be great. If you want to toss us a super thanks, that's the only way we're ever going to get paid for this service. But I don't think of it just as a service. I think of it as a way to share things that I really love. So again, the songs are Not Your Typical Love Song and Love Kills by Deante Hitchcock. And I'm Andrew. This is Unheard Verses, and I'll see y'all next time. Take care, y'all.